Hi everyone, it's Bryan with Halipuna Real Estate. Welcome to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. And quite a good week for new listings. 13 new properties, and then there was 3 sold transactions. All 3 were cash. Before I start reviewing all the units, I just want to point out that in the description of this video, there are Airbnb links to all these buildings except for Trump and Ritz-Carlton that I just provide there that you can take a look at. Kind of get an idea what a unit in each building might rent for. You can look at also occupancy rates. Reason Trump and Ritz-Carlton excluded is because those buildings do not allow units to be marketed on Airbnb. And other than that, still a seller's market. Inventory is low, and any quality units are still going into escrow very quickly. And as I'll point out here, seeing record prices still in some buildings. All right, let's get started here over at Kuhio Village. Okay, here we have a nice unit on the 8th floor at Kuhio Village. The studio, 206 square feet. This is one of the smaller square foot units in that building. City views. Here's your monthly dues and what it covers here. Point a few pictures here. Last year, there was a unit in this building. It's a larger unit. I think it was 286 square feet, but there was a month it was doing 5,000-6,000 a month, even a little higher. I think there was a couple months that did 7,000, above 7,500. This is more of an entry-level building. Very little common area amenities. No pool. There was there's some commercial space at street level, and there used to be a laundromat, but that one closed down just after COVID. And so currently there is no washer and dryer facilities on site, but the association is trying to address that issue and find a place to put some wash and dryers for owners and guests. This is, based on comps, priced a little high. But again, due to lack of inventory, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes into escrow pretty quickly. And next one we have here at Kuhio Village. This is priced at $325. This is a little bigger unit, 255 square feet, also has city views. Really kind of a very basic unit. Nice upgraded kitchen though. And nice shower area. Yeah, I bet both these units are going to go into escrow pretty quickly. Okay, here we have a studio at Island Colony on the 26th floor, 308 square feet, priced at $389,000. Here's your views here. Monthly dues and what it covers. Great eastward facing. You'll get beautiful sunrises. Got the golf course, Ilikai Canal. A little bit of Diamond Head view here. Nice having the little furniture on the lanai. Ocean view as well. This building remains to be hot, and I do like this where they have the little kitchenette on this wall rather than the wall just as you enter the unit. In my opinion, it makes the unit feel quite a bit bigger having the kitchenette right there. Again, though, it's just, these are just terrible pictures. No, total blown out view. As I mentioned before, if you're looking to sell a property, highly recommend you get someone to do, whether you hire a professional or you just know someone who can do some professionally photos that are edited. It really makes a world of difference. And I was just talking to a client the other day, and she had me list her condo in Waikiki late last year. It was the highest selling unit in about a year, and all the other units that have gone on the market since then are. So her unit sold at $515. All the units now on the market, there's 3 of them, are all in the $470, $480 price range. And she was attesting that how important the pictures were to her, she thought, for her listing, and also some other marketing I did for her. So proof's in the pudding. If you want to use your unit as a vacation rental, really it's worth the money to get professional images. Island Colony on the 32nd floor. This is a studio, larger one, 305 square feet, priced at $415,000. This is kind of pushing it for a studio, but it is on a higher floor. As you can tell, some nice views here. And this is kind of an interesting design here. This is pretty custom. Not many units have this kind of a kitchenette. Great view of Diamond Head. But most of these photos are just agents taking pictures with their cell phone. It's nice having a built-in cooktop. And again, just based on Activity Island Colony, I really wouldn't be surprised to see this go into escrow right around this price. Island Colony on the 27th floor. This is a one-bedroom, 563 square feet. No parking. My fault for not being clear earlier is that there is a parking garage on site. Last I was told that they're not allowing anyone to go on the wait list right now because the wait list is so long. But occasionally the wait list does open up, and I believe parking is about $160 or $170 a month at this time. Some nice views. Got carpet. I definitely replaced the carpet. Pretty bare. Obviously, you can tell, a minimally furnished unit. But nice looking kitchen here. Some one bedrooms do have a full stove, but it looks like they just have a cooktop. But yeah, I would definitely upgrade the flooring. And in my experience, most studios in this building do generally $3,000 to $3,500 a month. One bedrooms generally do $4,000, maybe up to $5,500 a month is generally what I see when I'm looking at financials. Here's the right to the right of this image. There's a little like delicatessen. This is kind of the main lobby area. Then there's a check-in desk right behind where the photographer took this picture. Pool deck. Really large pool deck at Island Colony. Okay, next, Trump Waikiki on the 16th floor. This is a large studio, 492 square feet, priced at $470,000. Here's your monthly dues, what it covers, and here's your views here. Again, I'm not going to go into detail on Trump Tower or Ritz-Carlton, so if you have any questions about these units, just contact me directly. But here's a studio at Ritz-Carlton, 457 square feet. On the 10th floor, 600,000. Views here, your monthly dues, and what it covers. And this is a good example. Units at Ritz-Carlton's generally sell quite a bit higher than the Trump, even though in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people would agree as well, that Trump has a better location and usually better views. And I'm really curious to see what Trump units are going to sell for once that building's rebranded at the end of this month as Waikea. Here we have a one bedroom over Ilikai on the 23rd floor, 800,000. Here's your views here, monthly dues. Only a few pictures here. I don't think they have any interior pictures. Yeah. But this is pushing it for a unit on the 23rd floor. But if you watched my earlier videos, you know why that on this floor, as well as floors 22 through 25 and floor 2, you have to use the hotel's house cleaning and maintenance services if you do nightly rentals, and you don't whether you use a hotel management or an outside management service, or you self-manage. Ilikai Marina on the 4th floor, 825,000, one bed, one bath, 651 square feet. Great views from this building, very basic building. No pool, a couple restaurants though at street level. Nice looking unit. I think though that I mean, it might go in escrow at this price. It's my opinion. Being on the 4th floor, it's a little high. You're gonna be getting some street noise. Nice large countertop. They did a good job on this remodel. Yeah, very nice. And see some other units on the 4th floor. You got a palm obstructing some of your view, and if you can't get people to trim it, this will probably happen to this unit as well. But yeah, nice looking. All right, moving on. Over at Trump Waikiki on the 12th floor. This is a large studio, 255 square feet, 850,000. You can tell here, stellar views. That's what I'm talking about. You don't really get these kind of views unless you're really on the high floor at the Ritz-Carlton. Ilikai Marina on the 14th floor. This is another 1-bed, 1-bath, 880,000. Not my preferred stack for view, and I mean this building. I mean, some units have been surprising me on their selling prices, but this is really pushing it, in my opinion, just based on the interior. My opinion, it needs to be totally remodeled. And again, just not quality images. But yeah, I'd be surprised to see this sells for $880. The other one at Trump Tower, 23rd floor. This is a studio, 562 square feet, priced at 1.2. Again, if you have questions about this building, just contact me directly. Waikiki Shore, not too often a 2-bed, 2-bath comes on the market. 932 square feet, priced at $2.3 million. City Sunset, unfortunately, yeah, this one, Waikiki Shore can have some stellar ocean views. Unfortunately, this unit is not one of them, but Waikiki Shore is a building that has really hardly any common area amenities. Laundry room, but that is basically it. So your dues are quite low. Pretty amazing for a 2-bedroom, 769 square feet. Here's what it covers. But Waikiki Shore is the only vacation rental building located right on the beach. This is the nicest unit I've ever seen at Waikiki Shore. This is super nice. Very quality. These units tend to sit on the market for a while unless they're priced really well. Again, usually due to the views and the location, these units sell for a premium. So they don't make the best pure investment because your return on cash or return on investment just isn't as high as you can find some other units. But these units do generally appreciate quite well. And they definitely spent a lot of money really doing some custom upgrades. Yeah, that's excellent. Beautiful. Unfortunately, no parking. There are a handful of units in the building that do come with parking. Unfortunately, this unit's not one of them as well. Okay, now moving on to sold. This is Waikiki Banyan on the 34th floor on the Mauka Tower 2, which is the tower that has direct ocean or mountain views. 1-bed, 1-bath unit does come with parking, 533 square feet. 9 days of the market, sold $40,000 below list price. Next one, this is incredible to me. 16th floor at Pacific Monarch, 443 square feet. For these are really small 1-bed, 1-bath. No parking, $100,000 above list price. That is a new record at Pacific Monarch. Pretty outstanding. I just amazed, really amazed by that. But I know it was a very multiple offer. I had a client who was interested in this, and the first day, the agent was going to wait about a week. She was on vacation out of the country. The owners, I think, if I recall correctly, 2 owners One lived off island, another one lived overseas somewhere as well. And just due to the interest, they decided to push up their offer review date because it sounded like they were just, I mean, when I spoke to her, it just sounded like it was crazy how much interest activity she was getting. Given that, though, I'm still amazed. 100 grand above list price. That's well done to the sellers. And then lastly, this is a record price here. This is a curious one. 34th floor on the in Mackay Tower. So this was actually sold off market. For whatever reason, he put it on the market. One day, I contacted him because I thought I had a client who'd want to make an offer. But he told me that he already was working with an offer, that he thought it would be in escrow within the day, and it did. But this is a new record price at Bannon, $850,000. Pretty much an off-market transaction, because I know there would have been multiple offers. So incredible. Yeah, if you're looking to sell a vacation rental on Oahu, contact me, because now's a great time if you want to really get a premium price for your unit. There's a lot of interest and just not much inventory at this time. But thank you for tuning in. As I always say, if you have any questions, contact me anytime. And if you like this content, be happy to see a thumbs up, or you subscribe to my channel. It'd be very helpful. All right, you take care, and I'll be back in touch next week.